Checking back in Washington this morning, and there is the White House live, again with the president accelerating his plan for vaccinations to have every 18 and older American vaccinated by just April 19th. Let's go to our senior Washington editor, Lindsay Duncombe, because that issue, or that acceleration, has raised the question, Lindsay, of what to do with all of these Americans now newly vaccinated. The question of vaccine passport is a conversation that has been going on around the world, Canada too, but it's become politically divisive in the United States. Why is that?
Yeah. Well, it hits that intersection of privacy, freedom, and the role of government in Americans' day-to-day life, something that many Americans feel very strongly about. In fact, two of the country's largest states, Florida and Texas, have said that they will ban any kind of government-mandated vaccine passport. The governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, posted a video about that on Twitter. Here's what it says.
Government should not require any Texan to show proof of vaccination and reveal private health information just to go about their daily lives. That is why I issued an executive order that prohibits government-mandated vaccine passports in Texas.
And the White House, too, is backing away from any kind of centralized plan around a vaccine passport. In fact, what it says it will do is issue a kind of guidance or question and answer on what could be potential, but only from the perspective of what private companies might want to do. Jen Psaki, the press secretary, was asked about this at a briefing yesterday.
There is a movement, as you know, in the private sector to identify ways that they can return to events where there are large swaths of people safely in soccer stadiums or theaters. And that's something that that's where the idea originated, and we expect that's where it will be concluded. We will be providing some guidance, which will look like an FAQ.
If this is going to be left to the private sector, Lindsay, what then are businesses doing about this?
Well, I think international travel would be the one area we can really expect to see movement on this, and quickly. The Norwegian Cruise Lines had submitted a proposal to the CDC talking about proof of vaccination as a way to get the cruise industry back up and running. Already, several American airlines are testing a digital app-type system that would allow people to get onto a plane without necessarily sharing private information or health specifics. Sporting events are an issue. In New York, there's an app being developed that people could show if a stadium or a concert wants to have the population there vaccinated. We've seen a basketball team in Miami with the NBA put a special place for spectators that is for those who are vaccinated. And another place where this is expected to be an issue, Heather, is at universities. Several universities have said vaccination is the ticket to returning to in-person learning. The reality of the situation in the United States, though, is that there is likely to be a variety of industry-specific and location-specific vaccination passport-like tools, not a centralized kind of one shape or one-size-fits-all kind of passport.
Lindsay Duncombe, thank you very much, our senior Washington editor.